take 5 minutes. So I tell Brother Butch. So I've got to have a script or I'll take longer than 5 minutes. So y'all don't time me now. I'm going to try not to take more. But we'd like to recognize our 3 kindergarten graduates, and you can see that they're all boys, so you know what kind of year I've had. But anyway, it has been a privilege to have been a teacher to them. I get the opportunity to teach them sometimes 3 times a week, Sunday school, children's church, and then on Mission Friends on Wednesday nights. But first of all, I want to thank the grandparents and the parents for 3 things. I want to thank you for bringing them. I know there's times that they don't want to get up in the morning, but you make them get up, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you not making church an option and making them come on to church. And the second thing I want to thank you about, you may not think about it, but staying positive about the church. I mean, these kids come in, and they don't have anything negative to say about the church, and that's really a refreshing thing. Amen. And I want to contribute that to the parents for instilling that in them to always keep a positive attitude. And this last, for living your faith at home. They can replicate that because they see how you're living, and that's where they're learning, is at home. So I want to thank you for that. Okay, now I'm going to share a little bit about each one. I said I'd tell them this. He's a little nervous about what I'm going to say. I'm going to start over here with Alex. I'm going to go in alphabetical order, so I'm going to start here with Alex. Alex is my prayer warrior. He's also a deep thinker. Anytime, we spend a lot of time just on prayer requests. We go around the table and we ask these children if they have something to pray about, and a lot of them want to pray for their own prayer requests. And so that takes some time to go all the way around the table. Sometimes we have to go all the way back around because they think of something else again. But anyway, Alex, you can tell by his prayer request that he has a deep concern for people, because it's always, it might be somebody different every week, but he wants to pray about some situation. And then one Sunday I said, Alex, well, I didn't say Alex, I said, I have a prayer request. And Alex said, well, Miss Kathy, can I pray for you for that prayer request? And you know, that just, it touched me. I mean, his boldness to pray. And that gave me such encouragement that he has that boldness to pray and to want a deeper relationship with the Lord. And then I got to tell this, I'm going to stick with my script here. But anyway, as we talk about praying and everything, Alex said, you know, Miss Kathy, he said, if this is how we talk to God, then how does God talk to us? And you know, I thought, wow. So my Sunday school lesson that day changed. We didn't have whatever our Sunday school lesson on. We talked about how God talks to us. And that just really gives me such encouragement to know that these kids, they want to know more about God. Okay, see, that wasn't so hard on you, was it? All right, the next one is Chance. Now, this might be a little hard, Chance. This is Chance Davis. And Chance, now y'all don't just hang with me. Chance is a giver, and he is a helper. If we don't have enough Sunday school material in our class, Chance, you know, we have a lot of visitors that day. Chance is going to be the one to say, hey, you can have mine, you can have mine. And then if we have younger ones in there that might need some help on their papers, Chance is going to be the first one to say, I'll help. And you know, sometimes we all need a little help now and then. And to know that Chance is going to be out there one day for us to help us, you know, that really encourages me. Well, Chance also has another gift. I don't know if you call it a gift, but he has something else. He has the gift of talking. He's kind of exaggerated a little bit. He's very dramatic about things he says. But I've got to tell this one funny story. This was during our time of prayer request, too. Well, Chance said he had a prayer request. You know, they always want to pray for their animals. And I said, okay, what is your prayer request, Chance? He said, my dog. My dog stepped on a horseshoe, and we had to take it to the doctor and all this. And I said, well, Chance, I know they got goats, and I never know what kind of animals they have. And so I said, oh, I didn't know you had a horse. And we got a horse. And I said, did it step on like the horseshoe nail? I mean, like, is the dog okay? Did it go through the foot? So I was asking these questions, and he was just feeding me the answers, you know. And I am a little bit golden sometimes, I got to admit it. And so so there's a tell of the prayer request we prayed for, that's probably. But anyway, I'm getting off the subject. All right, so anyway, he said, yeah, and then something clicked in me, and I think Diane was in there, and I said, wait a minute, and I said, Chance, that doesn't sound right. Is this prayer request yes, true. I said, do you really have this, this really happen to dog? This grin comes across his face. And so anyway, we had to talk about giving true prayer requests. Prayer requests have to be true. We did a little sidetrack in our lesson. But then it was Alex's turn to say his prayer request after we got through with Chance. And Alex said, I want you to pray for my Grammy's arm. And it is true. So for a few weeks when the kids would say their prayer request, they would have to caveat it and they would say, and it's true. But anyway, okay. Moving on. Cameron. Breath of fresh air. Cameron, let me tell you a little about Cameron. Cameron's a great listener. He really, really is. I know you may not think so, but he is a great listener. I'll tell the Bible story, and he very, very easily tells me the story back. But he has a creative imagination about him, too, because sometimes he'll add details to that Bible story that aren't really in there. I have to kind of get that straightened out a little bit. But there's something very special about Cameron, and if you're a teacher, you'll appreciate this. He has such an even temperament. When he comes walking through my classroom door, I never have to wonder what kind of mood he's going to be in, all this hyperactivity. He doesn't have any of that. He comes in, he calmly sits in his seat. I don't have to calm him down before class gets started. So, like I said, as a teacher, he's so easy to teach because you don't have to settle him down. He's ready to listen, and he's so polite. So that's my three boys right there. You can see I got a mixture of personalities. I got a mixture of gifts, and I love every one of them. So I appreciate parents for bringing them. But I'm gonna get them sat down, and then I'm gonna just tell something real quick. Here, Alex, y'all can go sit down. I wanted to tell you, y'all can go sit down. I wanted to tell you about something that I read, an article. Y'all can go sit with me. And the name of the article I thought was really good. It said, "How Christian can your kids be?" If you were asked, "Are you hindering or limiting your child's life in Christ?" what would you say? They say 6 out of 10 18-year-olds leave the church after graduation. Why do they leave the church? The author said, they're told a lot about Jesus. They're told and taught a lot of Bible stories, but they're never challenged to experience Jesus for themselves. Maybe we as Christian parents, we're focused on just raising really, really good kids. We tell them that Jesus died on the cross and rose again, and go out and share your toys and be good boys and girls. What is the biggest obstacle you think that keeps our children from following God passionately? It's not the culture. It's not the influence of the world. The author challenges us that it's the lack of faith that we have in our ability to live passionately for Christ. Amen. We have the best intentions, but what if we're hindering our children to live radically for Jesus? What would a child look like if they're truly on fire for God? Can a child really know God? Will they pray when we're not looking? Will they seek His face on their own? And that's what I want us to do. Pray for these children that they'll truly experience Jesus and live radically for Him. Thank you. I probably